I have a flight to Thailand. I hope everyone's well, actually. I do care about you. I hope you're well. What are you struggling with when you're like beginning a physical task? It could be lifting weights or running. In this case, it's running because that's my challenge. But what do you struggle with? Okay, let me know, and then I'll touch on it, your questions and whatnot in another live. But at the moment, my body is a beginner's body. The experience is up here, but I've definitely got a beginner's body. I've been driving trucks in the mines of Australia for 10 months. So I've got a trucker's body, and it doesn't really help that I've ate a few donuts on the way. Um, but yeah, so my challenge, yeah, am I gonna make it from beginner's body to in 3 months' time? 101 kilometers. That's about 67 miles for those Brits out there. I don't know about the Aussies. The Aussies, I don't know if you use, I think you still use miles, don't you? So there you are. Bless me. Bless me. Um, so what I'm going to touch on is a little bit of advice that I put together, and I think it will benefit you guys if you're getting into running or you're going to get back into running, because back in the day you were mega fit, yeah? You used to be. You're not anymore. That's a fun fact, yeah? You're not anymore. Um, Yesterday on the live, I found a friend from the US, Georgia, the state of Georgia, and he motivated me to go out for a run today. And the weather was bad. I forgot about an appointment, so on and so forth, but I still went and done it. And that's the key point. I think that was a big hurdle for me to step outside the door and see that it was raining after 3 weeks of sunshine. The day that I said, "Okay, Alex, let's do it," it started raining, pissing it down with rain. So that's gonna be an issue for many people. Hello, Animal Universe. Animal Universe. What a name. What do you do? Do you have a little bit of a YouTube channel thing going on? But yes, we are very much similar. I'm currently in Perth, Australia. But I'm British. I'm English. I'm actually heading back to Thailand tomorrow to start my challenge, which is from zero with trucker's body. Okay, I'm in 3 months' time. I'm going to be running 101 kilometers, so it's like 67 miles. You're from India? Ah, lovely. I need to go visit. Are you from the south of India? North, east, west? Like, yeah, anyway. Whilst you're replying, I'll crack on. So, I had all of the reasons under the sun or under the rain to not do the run today. And I didn't let that stop me. I didn't let that get in the way of breaking my promise, okay, or fulfilling my promise is probably the best way to word it. To Alex, who was on these lives, he was on these lives. He was in the comments like Animal Universe, and he said to me, Adam, if you do it, I'll do it. And I was like, game. Like I'm already game, but yes, I'm bringing someone with me. So I've done it today. I'll put it on my posts on my YouTube channel. I've done my little Strava, and I put it on my posts, and it's proof to him. Okay, it's proof to him that I went out for a run. Okay, I made a little short as well, like to say, look, I've got all the excuses to not do this today, but because Alex, you said you were going to do it with me, and I'm a man of my word to the best of my ability. Okay, I'm gonna go do it. So it doesn't actually, who here, like there's 5 people, 9 people now watching. Who here is interested in getting back into their fitness? Like it doesn't matter really what uh subject, is that the right thing? What thing you do, like weights, running, uh CrossFit, whatever it is. Who is interested in getting back into fitness? Because I want you to be like have my back, make sure that I do what I say that I was going to do for the day, but also I can give it back to you. I can give you accountability. I appreciate that, Animal Universe. I appreciate that with the subscribe. But it would be really good if you stuck. Are you, Animal Universe? Are you interested in getting back into fitness? Because I would love to have a community that keeps me accountable. Yeah, I'm saying that I'm gonna run from beginner to 101 kilometers, 67 miles, and I need a team to keep at me, basically, to keep saying, Adam, you need to do it daily. I'm going to go through the 5 points now that I've come up with, which I need to keep in the back of my mind. Yeah, so I don't get disheartened. And most of all, I'm staying consistent. Yeah, and I don't get injured. So, okay, so running slower than you think. That's a really, really good point. Okay, it's a bit obvious. You're a beginner. Don't go out the start line thinking that you've done it for 30 years. You haven't. You've done it for 30 seconds. Yeah, your first run is going to be the hardest one because you don't like, or you're not used to being out of breath. And I felt that today. The first 5 minutes, I was in a fatigue state. The first 5 minutes, and here's me saying that 30, uh, in 3 months' time, I'm going to run 101 kilometers. And I got out of breath in 5 minutes today. Join me for the blooming ride because it is going to be a roller coaster. It is going to be a roller coaster. So running slower than you think will definitely preserve you, as in like prevention of injuries, most certainly, because you're not going to get cramp. You're not going to push through the cramp and then you pull a muscle. You're going to be sweating one out. So like your dehydration, you might dehydrate too quickly, and your body's not used to it because you got a bit of a belly on you, like I have. Yeah, I've got a trucker's body, and the water might actually be used elsewhere instead of your muscles. It might actually just be cooling you down because, of course, unhealthier individuals like myself, we use a lot more water, and which means our muscles definitely cramp a lot easier than people that have done it for all their lives, really, or a couple of years. Oh, you're from Indonesia. So we've got India, we've got Indonesia. I'm from the UK. We really are an international family today, so that's pretty cool. I am in Perth though. I am in Perth. Um, so the second one is consistency beats intensity. I kind of have to go. I have to track. I have to go against this a little bit because I have to be consistent, yes, but I have to be intense every single day. Yeah, I have to be out of breath every single day to get to 101 kilometers. I've got a trucker's body. I've got a trucker's body. I've got a yogurt body. It's not going to be easy, and I'm going to have to lose weight. I'm going to have to lose weight. I'm going to have to preserve my ligaments and my tendons and everything that takes longer to build up. Your lungs are fine, yeah. They actually, getting the stamina up is actually the easiest bit. Making your body follow suit, keeping up with your lungs and your heart, that's what's going to break down if you go too fast, if you aren't consistent, if you do too much pounding on the ground with your running. It's going to absolutely knock your knees out of place, and it's not gonna be easy wanting something and holding yourself back. Yeah, you're so keen that you might get injured because you're so keen. Um, Walking isn't cheating, okay? So that's another one. Just complete the distance. Yeah, you set out to do a distance, just complete it. It doesn't matter if you're running or walking. The whole point of it is to keep moving forward, and most ultra runners do walk. It could be up a hill, it could be down a hill, whatever your body is telling you to do is either slow down or keep going. It's that simple. Listen to your body. Courtney Dalwater, she's amazing. She talks about listening to her body all the time. She doesn't have a training plan. She knows roughly what she needs to do, and she just goes out and does it. And on the day, she listens to her body, and that's all that matters to her, because her body, at the end of the day, is the best doctor. Is the best doctor. And she can diagnose the problem herself the best. Shoes matter more than speed, okay? This is true, but I wouldn't say it's gospel. I wouldn't say don't follow this religiously, okay? I would say shoes do matter. For the padding, for the joints in your body. But I would say get on a rower, get on a bike. Save the pounding of your feet against the tarmac or cross country. You're trying to reduce the shock waves in your body, okay? You don't need brand new shoes to do this. You can go on a running, you can go on a rower or a bike or one of those ski machines. You don't have to be constantly pounding, running, to get fit. You really don't, okay? And that is such a key, that is a key bit that runners miss, is that you don't have to run to get better at running, okay? The point of being on a rower is to help your cardiovascular system. So when you are running and you get to the top of a hill, it takes you 30 seconds to recover and keep going than 2 minutes, okay? You don't have to keep pounding your knees and your ligaments, just by running. You can do other things. Progress slowly is actually a follow-on for what I've just said. If you progress too fast, you're going to get injured, then you miss a couple of days, and then you get disheartened, and more likely for you to quit. Rule of thumb, don't progress too quick, okay? Have a plan in place, and I have to backtrack on this. 3 months is nothing. 3 months is nothing to get to 101 kilometers. There's no time at all for me to progress slowly. I am at a high risk, intense plan. I'm on a high intense plan to get to this distance. My body's going to go through hell, and you guys are going to watch it, but my body is going to go through hell and back just to get to this distance at the end of the 3 months. I'm in Thailand as well. It's mega hot there. It's not the best place to train for a beginner, but we've got Indonesians, we've got Indians and whatnot on this live. So you guys are probably going to say to this Englishman, just get a grip, go on, keep going. I've done it. So yeah, I will definitely get a grip, and I've got no choice, because at the end of the day, my wife's there, yeah, and I want to be with her full time, and that's where I'm going to be training. It's as simple as that. I will succeed every single day The moment I wake up and see my wife next to me, success. Everything else in abundance is extra. It's a nice to have, yeah. But I'm gonna treat this like a full-time job, yeah. My training, I'm gonna be like an athlete, okay. This is all words. Let's see if you let's see if I keep to what I say here, Mr. Big Man, who hasn't really done much at the moment. We'll see in 10 days' time how I'm going to regret my words, for sure. Definitely, you're going to remind me. Adam, do you remember on this live at the start that you were saying that you're going to smash this challenge? Yeah, you guys keep reminding me what I've said on these lives. And that's what it's about. That's what I want you guys for. I want you guys to keep me accountable for what I say. And I need to say it. I need to say it. You need to say it. If you're going to start running or you're into running, we all need to put ourselves into a position where you've got no choice but to do it, or you just look like a fool. Yeah, or you just look like a fool. And no one wants to look like a fool, so it's good motivation. I'm waiting for my on the live. I've made a friend called Alex. I'm waiting for him to come up because he's part of the team now, online team. There's two of us now, so I've never met Alex before, but I ran today because he said to me he's going to run today. It's actually morning. He's from the US. It's morning when he saw me on this live, so I really want to keep him accountable. I'm waiting for him to come up. I've got another five minutes before I turn this off. But I want this Alex guy, the anticipation of him to pop up now and to see that I've ran today and for him to say, okay, I need to do it. I really want him to do it today. He's getting back into it. He keeps saying, I used to be this guy who ran 10 kilometers 3 times a week. We don't want I used to be. We want to say I can now today just put on my trainers and run 10 kilometers as if it's just another day at the office. Come on, Alex, where are you? Right, anyway, if anyone wants to join in with getting back into fitness, let me know. I'll write your name down on a piece of paper. You can join Alex and myself, and we can all do it together. I'll throw these lives up at around 5:30. It'll be 4:30 in Thailand for me, in around Chiang Mai, so Chiang Mai time. I think it's the same as Bangkok anyway, but yeah, so whatever time it is now is when I'm gonna go live. Or an hour before. It would be an hour before because I'm in Australia at the moment. So just keep that in mind if you want to tell me, like, if you ran 10 kilometers today, 5 kilometers, 3 kilometers. Just keep me updated of what you're doing, to improve yourself, to get back into the mix of a healthier body, losing weight. Tell me your before and after weight. That'd be a good one. So I'm here to encourage as well as for you guys to keep me accountable as well. So, anybody got any challenges? Like, I don't know if you're already runner, already started with your journey. The hardest bit, actually, I'm going to mention this. The hardest bit for most people is work and then play. Most people are too tired when they come back from work to go for a run, to focus on their task at hand of what they want to achieve. And fortunately, and you have to keep reminding me that I've got 3 months off. Yeah, I'm doing a Thai visa. I've got no choice but to stay in Thailand for my marriage visa. It takes about 3 months apparently. So I've set myself this challenge whilst I'm waiting. to keep myself from being idle. Um, you guys tell me about the challenge that you have after work. After work, like what do you feel when you come back into the house? You just want to rest, most likely. So, oh, add a sticker. Try it. Why not? What's that? Oh, there's a sticker thing here. Right, ask a question. Right, who who wants to get back into running? Douche. There you are. Okay, that didn't work. What is this? Come on, Alex. Right, I'm doing a sticker thing. We'll ask a question. Right, anybody can answer. Right, come on. Oh, technology, come on. There you are. Who wants to get back into running? Probably no one. There you are. Right, start Q&A. There you are. I'm gonna put it there. Is that good? I don't know. There you are. Right, here we go. I'm waiting out for Alex. I met this lad yesterday. I'm waiting for you. But it is morning for him in the US, in Georgia, so maybe he hasn't picked up his phone in the morning. Maybe he hasn't. Come on, Alex. Come on. You got 2, 3 minutes before I have to go. Come on, Alex. Where are you, lad? My American friend. Anybody want to start running? Like, this is your opportunity to get someone to join a team. I think Animal Universe, I think you should do it. Even though it's very hot in India. It's going to be hot in Thailand, yeah? I reckon you should go running with a camera and then you just take photos of all the wildlife in India, all the birds, different types of birds in India. I think that'd be a quite a good. You know how there's like running events like what's it called where they have a map, orienteering, yeah. Like people can run around with a camera, yeah, and take photos of like beautiful photos of the nature of like birds and animals that they come across on their run. I think that'd be pretty cool. I might actually do that for Thailand. The only thing is that I haven't got a good enough camera. This is my phone isn't as good as the new ones out there. But that's not a bad idea. I might actually think of doing that just to keep myself occupied because boredom is a big one. Boredom for people starting out in running is a big one. I don't know how like ADHD people do running, but I haven't got it. But I'm sure their mind is constantly occupied. That's probably how they just keep going. They take interest on everything that they see. They're more in the moment, or yeah, putting one foot in front of the other may get a bit boring for these individuals. Yeah. Anyway, I need to shoot off now. I'm leaving Perth to go to Thailand, so I'm saying goodbye to all the friends that I've met in Perth, basically. So I'm gonna shoot off now. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot more lives. I'm going to be doing like 4 or 5 lives a day of different workouts throughout the day, and talking as I go through it, giving you education, hopefully, so you can benefit from what I do. Yeah, that's about it. So take care, and I'll see you on the next live to give you an update on what I'm doing. Right. Okay. Are you sure you want to stop? Yes.